one day my mom bought some barbecue from the neighborhood, and I just ate it all. It was gone, and so she was like, "Oh, this is Linus never eats everything like this," so she knew. So from then on, every once in a while we got barbecue and that kind of thing. So it was my favorite food. Yeah. So. I was actually, quite poor, but I was just focusing all my attention to make barbecue and get better and learn. So I flew to the US to see my parents at my parents' house, and I borrowed one of their cars, and I made a plan to travel all around the US by car, go city to city to city, just eating barbecue and just trying to meet people. And I found like a teacher who was gonna do a seminar to teach us how to do, learn something about barbecue. But during that time, I kept meeting people like this barbecue restaurant's like, "Oh, you're traveling? You should meet this person." And then that person would call "Hey, Linus is coming. He's gonna be there in tomorrow." And then I'd drive there, I'd go, and then they would show me. It was so beautiful. When I went to Memphis, do the competition, they invited me. But I decided, I think I'm gonna save money here, but there's parts of Memphis kinda not safe, So I don't know if I'm proud of this, but I brought a gun with me. I'm just gonna sleep in the car down by the river, really close to where the competition was. And it'll be safe, but I'll sleep with the gun. and it was really funny, and sleep in the car. And my plan was, I found a YMCA, like a gym, and I went there early in the morning, and I just went in there, I took a shower, and then I came out and I just met my team. So baby back ribs is kind of one of our specialties. Baby back ribs, they're also called back ribs. It's near the spine, and it's very close. It's a short area. So to me, they're kind of hard to cook. They're hard because they don't have as much fat as say the spare ribs do. So you have to kind of really watch them. The less fat, the less forgiving it is. But for the customer and for people who see them, it's just such a beautiful piece of meat. You really just have to touch it. You have to eat it because it's not common. It's even in the States, it's not that common. To find baby back ribs. You really have to look for it. All our fried foods, where the onion rings or the fried pickles or the deep fried mac and cheese balls, all that, I credit my grandmother because she was a really good cook, really, really good cook. And when I was young, she would make fried shrimp and I would watch her. She would take the shrimp and cut it, and then she would just, 여기서 묻히고 이것도 묻히고 이렇게 묻히고, and then 튀김했어. I love that flavor so much that I copied that process to make our fried stuff. It's actually, in a weird way, her recipe. Even though she didn't make onion rings and she didn't do fried pickles or whatever, but that process of breading was really inspired by her. One thing I found about the hard times is that you think that they're hard times, but they are hard times. And there's sad things that happen, like we had to lose our office and we had to close, locations, and we had to, move our office inside here and everything. But you just don't expect the good things that happen to that. Like if Corona didn't happen, then I might not be thinking this way about leadership, or how we need to have communication. So I want to kind of make it less burdensome, less 부담 on other people, if I can, as long as I'm still alive. And it's 고생. But I realized that touching the barbecue again and doing that, I remember why I did it. You know? It's back to the basic stuff. It's really good. Even though it's hard, it's really good. It remembers why I'm doing this, and I'm grateful for it. It's kind of funny to be grateful for a bad experience, but sometimes you need that to know where you are. And if you know where you are, then sometimes you know where you need to be. So, yeah. That's kind of it. Yeah.